you got the jump on me.
Hello!
No. I need that.
Welcome back to you. Yes, you, the one person who watches me for like 45 seconds. Welcome back. um, didn't stream at all last week because holiday. Now, we're back and I need to think of what the heck I'm going to work on.
I know what I'm going to be working on.
I'm probably going to finish up those thumbnails and start working on everything else.
That's for the creepy project.
Yes, the creepy project.
Cool. Uh,
Um, because it's only like a handful of thumbnails left. All right.
right.
Crap, I need to remember where I have that. Hmm.
Let's just go live. And let's hope the internet's not going to be stupid today.
Oh, um I got my so my other PC is working.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Kevin cleaned it up pretty good. So it's acceptable now. It's actually got a pretty good processor. Um, the only problem, the only reason I can't permanently house the server on that is terrible internet connection.
A little odd.
No, it's not odd at all. I don't have any good way for it to hook up to the internet. I have stupid, crappy dongles.
Oh, you need to get yourself a proper router.
That's true. We did improve my
um,
Wi-Fi, my wireless
hmm
Wi-Fi for my main computer. That now is almost as good as it is just plugged in. So
That's good.
huge improvement there. It was being throttled or capped or whatever by the router actually. We found out.
Yeah.
Um, now
I wonder if mine's doing that.
I would rely on that and plug the other computer in, but that
hmm
cable can't reach.
Sounds like you just need to get a longer cable.
Yeah, actually, it would be nice to have a new cable too, because that thing's a piece of junk. Have you seen it?
No.
It looks like I. My goodness, Andrew, it's 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 in rough shape. There we go.
I can believe that.
Yeah, no, it actually both. I think both of the well, no, only one of the plugs. One of the ends is broken, like the clip is snapped.
Mm.
So I literally have a bunch of cardboard shoved into the
Oh,
gap to make it have a good connection.
good grief.
Yeah.
Cat cables aren't that much.
No, they probably aren't. Like
Heck, you
at
can actually
all.
make your own.
Well, I would need better ends. I can't repurpose that
Yeah.
one.
Well, you could. Heck, the ends would probably be super cheap.
Yeah. Nah, I just need to buy. I need a new router, which Kevin said if I'm a patient boy, maybe Santa will bring me one. And
Oh boy, thank you, Santa. A
I
new
said,
router. Just what
yeah,
I wanted.
exactly. I was like, I was like, oh boy, yeah, I could wait for Santa.
That's funny.
Golly, big bro, you think Santa really will bring me that? Sure, little brother. If you behave yourself. Oh, okay. All right, where the heck am I in this story? I have not. I haven't worked on this in. Well, let's see.
Yeah, that's the other hard part with storyboarding is if you come back to it.
Oh,
One of the
right. Oh,
reminding
okay. I
yourself
know
of
where I am now. I'm at the kind of epilogue. Oh yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I know what's happening. So you remember? Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be much of spoilers. I mean, I'm already showing the thumbnails.
it. Yeah.
Um, but so you remember after everything happens, then they're in kind of this like wasteland,
Yeah.
and there's creatures, weird things there, and
Hmm.
they're doing weird things. What that is a literal like manifestation enactment of the viscera.
Hmm.
That's kind of the concept, I think. So they're doing like weird little behaviors and stuff like that, but it's like it correlates to the viscera.
Hmm. Creepy.
Yeah, it is.
That actually reminds me. I've been watching Outer Limits again,
Heck
back
yeah.
on Roku,
I need to get back on that.
and man, I watched a cool episode last night called "The Production and Decay of Strange Particles." And man, that had
That
some fucking
sounds awesome.
it's an awesome episode. I won't say anything so you can watch it,
Yeah,
but
no, I
um,
definitely need to get back on to watching that.
yeah. But I was like, okay, that was really cool. Just the cinematography and some of the effects that they did was like, okay, that looks awesome. That's the kind of thing that I would want to like do with editing software and stuff like that.
Did you like
So otherworldly.
all my pictures?
I did see that. That was really funny.
Did you see the
I still
latest thing I did?
Oh yeah, with all the planets in Blender. I thought that you would be working on that today. Maybe another time.
No, I actually did work on that earlier today.
Oh well,
Um,
I mean on like stream.
no, I can't.
Oh really?
So, yeah. Um, so I'm using the game Space Engine,
Oh yeah.
and there is an upgrade. It's $60, which I might invest in,
Hmm.
because I could see myself using that for various projects. But
Yeah.
yeah, and it alters the license so that it can be used for personal commercial stuff.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but as it is right now, the copy I have right now, I can't.
Okay.
I
Well, that
guess.
that might honestly be worth. I was curious about that because like you can
Yeah.
get some really cool
Yeah.
effects and stuff like that. Like you could really use that for
Well,
like
that's what I've been
VFX
messing
and
around with.
whatnot.
That's what I've
Yeah.
been messing around with. Yeah, so yeah, I took those into Blender, those pictures I took into Blender and messed with those.
Yeah,
Um,
that looked really cool. Totally gave me a retro
yeah,
like in camera effect kind of look.
but been trying to get it better, and so I was working with Dad actually.
Mm.
He was telling me like things to try and do, and so what I was trying to do yesterday and I failed at, but I succeeded today, was literally build a lens.
Yeah, I was curious what you meant by that because like
I
what does that mean?
um, I can show you, and I can show stream too. Um, I'll have to like I'll have to figure out what image I'd want to use. Uh, okay, so what image do I have right now? I have that one. I need to change this image because it's a planet from that game. I could just take like a Minecraft screenshot or something. Let me do that. Or not. Hold on. Hmm.
Man, I'm really hoping to get this clip finally done today.
No, that won't work. Here, let me take like a, let me go find a Gmod picture, because that probably would work really well. So, where would that be? There's a specific file for that.
Been a while since we played Gmon.
Yeah, I love that game.
That game's fun. Need to look into installing the new physics engine that's been
Oh, that's right.
out.
Oh, and
It's like,
people have Andrew. People, I watched. They did a really good job at getting parallax shading in,
oh yeah, I did
and
see that.
so it gives the illusion, like especially with the gun uh, bullet holes.
Bullet holes and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah.
Those looked,
Normal maps and stuff like that.
yeah, those looked really good. And I was
Yeah.
like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, especially for games. That adds literally a whole other dimension to what can be done with models and whatnot.
I just think
So
they
that'd
got
be fun
that. It
to
was cool that they got that working, and Source Engine.
yeah, in the source engine of all things.
It's like, well done, guys. Well done, indeed. That's pretty amazing. Dang it. How come I can never find my Gmod stuff? I can never find. I always forget where I have that, which is weird. Oh, it might be on my storage. I think it's in storage, so let's all be patient. Meanwhile, oops. Because trust me, what I'm gonna show is pretty neat. It's Blender stuff is fun. Um,
There we go.
uh, I don't understand. Oh, not there.
I still need to get back into Blender myself because, man, yeah, that's some of the
It's
stuff that you've
so
been doing.
much
It's like,
fun.
oh yeah, that's an awesome program.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
uh, no, I'm not gonna do anything with those. Actually, this might be fine. Let's do that one.
Oh, I
Let's
just
do this
realized I
one. Okay.
never
Might be a
installed.
little stretched, but all right. So I know you probably can't see this actually right now.
No, not right now.
Okay, gotta share my screen
Actually,
with you.
yeah. Need to figure out how I'm gonna.
Okay. So you see this?
How am I gonna do this? Yeah, I'll just full screen here and switch over. There we go. Okay, it's seen.
So I literally built a lens.
Oh wow.
So you go here and you go into the thing, and it's this photo's not for this size of canvas, but if I'm clicked on, what am I clicked on? I'm clicked on the image. Let me, but you can
I
see
didn't even.
you can see the the refraction and stuff. And so yeah, I had to set up refraction and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Wow.
I also had to make this guy emit his own light, basically.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, but so clicked on that. So if I drag this around, you should be able to see it kind of distort. I know it's in cycles, so it's like
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see, but yeah, I think I can kind of see.
um, but if I get it like really close to the edge here, oops, dang it! I think I clicked on the. No, I'm still on him. Okay. Yeah, you can see. Wait, yeah, that's how much it's distorting. I think. Am I clicked on both? Hold on. What's going on? Or is that just how much it distorts? Oh, I am clicked on both. Doggone it.
Oh.
How'd that happen? um. Okay. Drag this over. But yeah, you can see
Oh yeah.
it's an actual lens.
That's really. I didn't even think about that.
That's what I was trying to do yesterday, and I failed just because I didn't do something right with the image itself for it to show through.
Hmm.
Um, and so,
I
yeah, the attempt was
so
to create an older looking lens.
so is there no options within the actual camera itself to get that effect?
Well, you can go to composite.
Yeah.
You can go to composite, and there is like little things you can do, but it's not quite accurate.
To that scale. Yeah.
So what I tried to do was literally build a lens, and it's a and it can be refined, of course.
Hmm.
Um, but build this lens, and it's a acylindric lens. It's an acylindric lens, so that it's got this magnification to it, but also
Hmm.
gets this distortion there. And so the goal was to make those pictures of planets look like they were taken on an old camera,
Hmm.
because it they're one of my stories has to do with that. Um, but it just didn't. It looked really cool with the original way,
Hmm.
that you saw a lot of.
Yeah, yeah.
Because yeah,
Hmm.
that looked very cool. Some of it looked like Dune or whatever, you know. But
Well, it has that, yeah, that VFX kind of look.
yeah, but it wasn't quite there. But
Didn't look
with
scuffed enough. Look too clean.
well, and it didn't. It just didn't look like it was a lens,
Hmm.
you know. But with this, it's a proper lens, and I'll experiment with different lenses and stuff. But but if you look on the Discord at the latest thing I posted in art, that one was used. That one used this lens and this
Oh
refraction.
yeah, let me bring that up here.
Don't show it on stream.
Wait, really?
Well, I mean, don't have license or whatever, you know.
It's all right. It's not like we're selling it.
No.
We're just
Um,
giving an example.
but yeah, so the difference with that picture, so prior, I had let's see, where is that? I made one compare. Oh, those are screenshots. Oops. Um, yeah. So here, I'm gonna send this directly to you. This is made with a less advanced refractor, and you can see the difference. The problem that this one had.
Let me bring up the other one.
Probably the same lens. I think it's the same lens, but you can see that there's a problem with separation in the spectrum,
Oh yeah, you're right.
especially since that's literally an object up there in the corner. That's a moon for that planet,
Mm.
and it's really distorted. But on the
Yeah.
other image, it still has that, you know, diffraction, but it's um, cleaner and tighter and just looks better, and you can still tell it's an object. Just much better lens and
Mm.
refraction. So lots of fun.
Yeah. No, it's that's man. I would have never thought to emulate an actual lens.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's
No,
freaking Blender.
it's Blender. Yeah, the real time. I think the only thing that it has a hard time with is like particle stuff right now, but who knows if they develop. I know that they're
Particles.
developing that, yeah, particle
Yeah.
nodes and everything like that. Actually, come to think of it, you can do a lot of particles, but not simulation. It's actually
Oh,
simulation,
okay. Simulation. Yeah.
which is a whole other ballgame. That's kind of where like uh voodoo comes into play because voodoo's crazy. It can do like it can literally do like cars flying apart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
At
What's that
that level.
one that we were looking at?
Um, well, there's also Unreal 5.
No, 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 no.
Um,
It wasn't Unreal 5. Although that would be interesting to mess around with.
it probably has like a
I wonder
real like I mean it's all simulation.
if.
So
Yeah. 'Cause I have that to mess around with. But um, no, what was it? Is what that one guy was using when we were looking at his work. I can't remember the
gonna have to
guy's
be more
name.
specific.
He was doing. He had like little animated things,
Oh yes,
and he was
Cinema
using
4D. Cinema
yeah,
4D.
Cinema 4D. He was using Cinema 4D.
Yeah, Cinema 4D is very powerful but very
Very
expensive.
complicated and expensive.
actually,
Yeah.
actually, Cinema 4D is one of the better like learning curves. Actually, believe it or
Oh,
not,
okay.
it's a very get out of your way program from what I've heard. I think there
Yeah.
is a
Boy.
bit of a learning curve, but it's actually not as bad as you think. My friend in university, he he was learning it, my roommate. Um, and yeah, it seemed like it was like you have to wrap your head around kind of the language of 3D, but it was very actually user friendly. It's intended to kind of get out of your way. But I'm not sure for our purposes if it would work. It might. I guess I could ask him. Maybe worth looking into.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Because like the the hardest part for that project is going to be like I don't know if procedural generation is realistic.
if
That's oh my gosh,
yeah, because we have to
that's
write the
so much work.
algorithm.
Yeah, and there's technically algorithms out there, but like yeah, that's eventually yeah we would just have to write it ourselves, and it's like we just aren't. There's only so much we can do.
I'm only so clever.
Yeah, once we actually have to start doing math, and it all starts falling
Just
apart.
get our cousin to help with that.
Yeah, yeah,
I think
maybe.
he'd be pretty good at that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm almost certain he could
I mean,
do
he's the one who
it.
was
He had the
kind of
time.
explaining what we needed to get ready for, if that's what we were
Yeah,
gonna do.
yeah. I think that he even said that he's kind of played around with it, but I think like even he was just like, oh yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And especially we what I think we might be able to do is just like get clever with tile sets. Um,
Well, it's
and
extremely optimized. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
I think
Um,
that we could just like make like one of these days just make a bunch of tile sets, get really good at it, and just like go crazy, and then just kind of figure out the best way to mix and match them,
because I
like
mean that would make
normal
sense
developers.
too. That would make sense too, because you know, you would think that a actually I like that idea better
Hmm.
for the kind of environment
Hmm.
because you would think that a facility they would have you know plans that are consistent across the board, like mass
Yeah, like
produced
if it,
or whatever, you know.
yeah, yeah. So it's not unbelievable. It not everything has to be unique. Actually, it would look really cool. Um, because of that repetition, that would actually kind of give this really cool
Oh,
effect.
there's parts that
So,
definitely, yeah, will have repetition.
so yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. And that honestly, like we would just need to learn. I mean, photorealism is the hard part, but that's not insurmountable. Um,
If you've just put enough noise
true.
on the camera, because it doesn't need to be crystal clear 4K camera feed.
Yeah,
Like
no, like it wouldn't be.
it's a dash cam,
Yeah.
you know. So
So yeah, no, I think that yeah, it would just be a matter of like learning how to get good enough and like maybe making like a handful of tile sets, getting clever with them, doing I think really cool like as just designing a really cool facility, and we can get clever with that. We can actually like pull some tricks and stuff like that to make it look bigger than it is and whatnot. So there's lots of ways to do it. Actually, really, I think the hardest part would be just everything else. Honestly, the interior of the vessel and whatnot.
I'm not. I haven't decided if this is like color or not. This project.
Yeah. Um, I like me some black and white.
I do too. It probably would be grayscale, but then the box is color. I like that contrast.
Yeah,
like
that is a cool idea.
because it's so outside the universe kind of thing.
Well, it's almost like you're seeing our light spectrum kind of crushed into the grayscale, and then the colors that we do see are beyond our seeing light spectrum.
Actually,
So it's
no,
almost like it's collapsing.
I know what I'll do. Most everything is grayscale, but when
Hmm.
it's associated with the box, so like all the gross, weird tendril things,
Hmm.
because that's the stuff that I was thinking about. It'd be like, oh, it'd be cool if those were color. Well, they can be, but everything else is like grayscale. But that stuff, because it has to do with the whole freaky stuff, that stuff's colored.
Hmm.
That's a neat idea. I like that idea. I might do
That'd be
that.
one way to do it.
But I'm not anywhere near that part of the production.
Yeah.
I am almost to animatic. Yay! Oh yeah, and I need to compose. Uh, well, I got my music PC set up. I need.
Yeah.
I didn't grab the MIDI USB.
Oh.
It's because Dad hid it somewhere.
Yeah, that happens.
It happens when you don't tell him what something is specifically for.
No, it happens even if you tell them what something is for. I specifically said that's
You
for
did.
Joel.
Tug on
Yes.
it. Tug on it.
I told them the Behringer. I'm gonna leave the Behringer and the MIDI cable here. That's for Joel.
This is for Joel. You need to write a note on it. You need to like
I probably.
put it in a bag. Says this is Joel's. Don't
Yeah.
touch. That means you, Dad. Um.
um.
Yeah.
Second. I gotta.
How do we? Do a wide shot because everybody loves wide shots of this weird neighborhood kind of thing. And
Okay.
they're standing here.
All right, I'm back.
And shadows. What are we gonna do for shadows? Something like that. That being said, give them shadows. Cool. Okay. I don't know. I'll
That's
do sort of thing, I suppose. That's no good.
new.
Probably not the best thing to quote. That's yeah. Thank you, Sonic.
Surprisingly quotable.
I actually watched that show when I was a kid.
Same.
When did you see it?
When you would watch it, I saw like an episode or something like that. I just remember mostly. I remember the outro.
That was a wacky cartoon.
Sonic's a wacky character. Sometimes, like, not for his greater good either.
Well, you know, Ken Penders
Yeah.
has kind of been let go of all that.
Yeah, that was.
But they have severely changed that. Like that got a big after they got rid of that guy, that got a huge retcon.
Yeah. I actually watched an interesting video on him. It's an interesting story, to say the least.
Yeah, interesting is one way of describing it.
Oh man.
Wow. Yeah, the only one of those that I'd actually like read from when I was a kid, back when they were, well, not just coming out or anything, but was the very first one. Because Oma and Opa had it,
Hmm.
which I think is hilarious.
I remember it was so weird because they had a Sega CD, didn't they?
Yeah, they had a 32X
Yeah.
also.
Oh wow. I
Yeah,
just
no, they had everything.
that's crazy. But I remember you guys finding that fighting game. It was like
Yeah, not
it was
Eternal Champions, but
yeah, what was
s-
something champions,
something.
like
Yeah,
fighting champions or something like that. Something kind of generic. And for years, like remembering that, but never remembering what it was called, and then like it kind of came back into the public conscience when like one of those YouTubers reviewed it, and I was like, oh wow, there it is.
like I've
It was real.
seen that.
This reminds me of there's a YouTuber who reviewed that crappy uh, Korean Santa Claus cartoon
Yeah,
that we found on VHS in the
yeah.
shed.
Wasn't that peanut butter?
Yeah, it's peanut butter gamer.
Yeah,
That was so
I
funny. I
think
was like,
I've literally never watched his stuff, but
I've seen it. I've been watching it. I go back every now and again. And he's still doing his thing 10 years later.
well, yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Yeah. But man, I thought that was so funny. What's really funny, I was hoping. Here's what I was hoping. I was hoping he would talk about the other half of that VHS, the Tom Sawyer anime.
Yeah, which isn't as obscure.
Is it not? Because like I haven't
No, it's
really
on
done a whole
Tubi.
lot of. Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's on Tubi. It's on somewhere like that. I found it. I'm not.
That's
I
funny.
never watched it, but I was like, oh yeah, this is. We had an episode or two of this on VHS. Do we even know where we got that tape?
No, that thing. I'm pretty sure that thing just
That
spawned in
thing,
the.
Samara made it. It was the good tape she made to counteract the evil one that would cause people to die in 7 days.
And it It was sitting in our shed the whole
We had it, and if you watch that, you're instantly cured.
time.
You don't have to make a copy of the tape and give it to someone else and curse them. You just have to watch Santa Claus stick his finger up his nose and laugh at a little mouse.
Nothing short of perfect.
Or Tom Sawyer chant
Bunching
some really weird things and bungeeing with his overalls.
suspenders.
Um,
Oh man,
what studio made that? I think
I
they're
have no idea.
I think they're a known studio because I was looking up. It might have been Perot.
Wait, really? There's no way.
It might have been
Okay, one second.
because I remember I was looking something up and that came up on someone's studio, like someone what they had
It's
made.
1 second. It's Nippon
Oh, it's really?
Studio. Yeah, yeah, Nippon Animation, which did Vicky the Viking, Maya the Honeybee. Wow, stuff back in the '70s. So they've been around, and looks like they're still around, actually.
Yeah, I recognize the name.
Um, Nothing I really recognize.
Okay, then maybe I'm thinking of something else. But yeah, nah, it's on Tubi. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, what a what a weird memory.
Do you know how many times we watched that Santa Claus
Yes,
thing?
we watched it so
We
much.
had it down. All the jokes. We, yeah,
To be
man,
fair, we grew up on Mystery Science Theater 3000, so we were looking for anything to like do that with.
emulate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I learned it from watching you. Um, uh, let's do this.
I wonder if someone's uploaded that online.
I have no idea, Andrew. I would like to
Cause
see it again. See if I can remember
yeah,
all the jokes.
cause like before the last time we really searched for it, we we couldn't find it, but
We
it's
didn't
been a
even
little
know.
while,
Do
and
you
if
know what it's called? We didn't know what it was
um
called.
I'm pretty
I mean, it's just a
sure it's
Silent
just
Night
called
adaptation, but
I'm pretty sure it's just called "Twas the Night Before
or
Christmas."
Twas the Night. Yeah, it's a Twas the Night Before Christmas adaptation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all it's called. I mean, I can go back to the video that PBG did. See.
Yeah, because it would be funny to watch that again.
That would be funny.
I mean, it's been almost 20 years since I've seen it.
Holy cow, yeah.
Like, I think we were. I think I might have been like 12 when we really found that and were laughing and making fun of it. Or maybe it was earlier than that. Maybe it has been 20 years.
It,
It, it
I
was
mean,
just a tape that was in the top of the shed,
yeah, it was just sitting there
which
for who
is
knows how long.
actually kind of terrifying how similar that is to the ring.
Oh, you haven't seen a horrifying Santa crawling out of any wells or out of a chimney. I think we're
Actually,
okay.
actually, Andrew, I did have a dream about someone climbing out of a well that was in the top of that shed on that second story.
Well, crap. Guess we're all gonna die.
Nah, she was a joke. Like I don't, it was all of us as kids. We were like spending the night up there as a slumber party, which sounds like in the dream it was fine. But in reality that sounds horribly disgusting
Yeah,
because there's bird
especially
poop
back then.
all over the floor up there.
Yeah, that was
But it was like a little bigger and cleaner. And so we were like setting up sleeping bags and there's just a well right there.
in
Like
the second story.
in the second story. And yeah, and it's not closed or anything. It's just open. And you're like 6 years old or something, running around.
Oh,
Yeah, no, just absolutely dangerous situation. And then good old Meredith, who eats rats, climbs out of that. That's where she comes from.
oh my
If
word!
you've ever heard me use that name before.
I it sounds familiar.
Yeah, no, that's her.
Oh
She's
wow.
she's one of the witches
Hmm.
from,
Okay,
you
yeah,
know,
that's right.
she's one of the sisters or whatever. And so kind of vague lore for
Yeah,
other things, but yeah,
yeah.
she like she wasn't scary at all, even though she looked kind of scary, but she was just a joke. It was like she was trying to scare us, like someone would try and scare kids on Halloween.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, she just comes out and is like, boo, boo. And we're like, what the heck? Get away from us. Like, at first we were scared, but then we realized, we're like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, like, like we totally just call her out. And it makes her really uncomfortable. And so she's just like, I'm sorry. It was, yeah. So yeah, that was a dream about a well and a black-haired person climbing out of it in the location we found that tape. So spooky.
Spooky. Amazing.
What happened to that tape? Do you remember?
I have no idea. I think mom got rid of it or something like that.
No,
Unless it's
mom.
I don't know. Maybe it's still up there.
Oh no, 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 no,
Yeah, we've searched pretty thoroughly. But
no, no. That tape got thrown out.
I'm kind of surprised you don't have it actually.
That was before I was keeping tapes.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of surprised it got thrown out. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but I don't
Yeah.
remember like breaking or anything like that or anything. Just remember one day it was just gone. Then we learned, and then we learned the magical truth that you can, in fact, record video games. I
Yeah.
remember my mind being blown when we did that. It was just like,
Recorded
oh my gosh.
Mario 64.
Mario 64, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Yeah, I have
2.
that. I've actually transferred that to DVD.
Oh heck yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that was our first. We thought it was hilarious to do
oh
that,
yeah,
and now that's like really a thing. But yeah,
yeah.
recording video game gameplay, Ha 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 ha. That's so funny.
What a novelty.
And then mom being like, "Why would you do that?"
What is the point?
She came in one time and we were watching the tape and she's like, "I told you guys, no video games today." And we're like, "We're not playing video games." And she looks and yeah, sure enough, we're not. We're just watching what we played. She's like, "No, turn that off."
we were watching a tape of video games being played that we recorded.
We recorded.
But I just remember we had a legendary moment that Kevin captured of him getting hit by a car 3 times in a row on
Yeah,
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
yeah, I remember that. And then he had to like go feed. I think it was
Oh, that's
Smitty. I think we had
so it's just
Smitty.
pause.
Did we have? We couldn't have had Smitty.
No, I'm pretty sure we didn't have Smitty.
Oh, we could have because
He died pretty early.
he died when I was 10. So Kevin would have
Okay,
been
yeah.
12. So we could have. It could have been like the last time we had Smitty. But yeah, so it's like this really long pause. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I think he had to do dishes as well or something.
Yeah, he had some chores that he had to go and do, so he just pauses the game and leaves it recording, and comes back after like 45 minutes or something.
Oh,
Um, so how would I do this?
little did we know we were on to something.
Yeah, if only we'd gotten on that sooner.
I mean, we could have. We just didn't want to, and
No,
I
yeah.
don't. It's like, yeah, because we were like eventually when we had Gmod, I was testing out like fraps and stuff like that, and oh my gosh, fraps suck.
Oh, I remember
It
there being
made
so many problems with that.
oh my gosh, it just made such massive files. Like just like a minute was like a gig, and it's like,
What?
yeah, I'm not even joking. It was ridiculous. Um, yeah, no, it was super inefficient. Um, and so like, yeah, I just eventually I started using I think Bandicam, good old Bandicam, and
Good old Bandicam.
yeah, and then of course when OBS like when I realized that OBS was more than just streaming, it was like, wait a minute, hold on. You can just record with this. Like, holy crap, that's every problem ever solved. And it's like, wow. I tell you, these kids don't know how good they got it. Being able to record video games
Hey,
without having to
um,
do hours of research.
um,
How
um,
many sketchy cracks.
I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah. Honestly, software in general, like the software that people have access to nowadays, just in general. Holy cow! Like Blender alone.
I know. Like,
Oh my word.
if I had Blender, if I had this level of Blender 10 years ago, my goodness, I would have gotten so much done. Oh well.
Oh well. We pursued other ventures.
Not really.
I mean, I was writing since I was in middle school.
Yeah, I mean, we still are doing those things too.
Yeah.
It's just we would have had more time with Blender.
Yeah. But there just wasn't anything like that back then.
Well, I mean, Blender existed back then, but
Well, not to the level it is now.
no, not at all.
Um, it was pretty strictly 3D. Um, I don't even know if it really had like compositing tools and stuff like that. You had to have After Effects for that kind of thing, and I never really got into any of that when I was younger.
All right. On to another one. Okay. So, need to save as. $29. Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. They don't need to be accurate. Just approximate. And then go poof. And then we get to how are we gonna do this one? Boop and boop and okay, and now we
Yeah, turn down my heat.
go to boy. How do I do this perspective?
All right.
I'm going to put his head here. Just stuff happening, weird shapes. Or stuff or whatever. I'll refine this later. Yeah. So he's just watching. Oops. Give him a little more of a perspective. That. We are so close. We are so very close to
So close.
finishing this. To finally
Meanwhile, I'm
be.
still on the first part of the first scene. Animation.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is what cleanup is like, though. I like there are frames. I've done frames that have taken me like an hour to do, and you wouldn't think it would take that long. It just does. All the little bits.
Actually, pan. Blah 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 blah. And this guy comes in to shot foreground. Pan that direction. Bo, 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 bo. Um,
Okay.
two, shot.
Oh, maybe I can. No, something to worry about later.
Oh yeah, three things. Yes. No, this makes sense. It's funny. It's coming together.
I'm beginning to see.
I mean, not. No. That's not a good thing to claim when you're working on this. Ah, yes. It's. I understand now. No, 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 no,
I
no.
know what I must do.
Oh, gosh. No, 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 no. No, more like, yeah, that correlates to whatever little weird detail. It doesn't. Overall, it doesn't make sense. It's literally madness. So that doesn't matter. Oops. That is.
Oh, funny enough, while I was watching Outer Limits again, I came up with another idea. I've gotten like half my
Hey,
ideas while watching that show.
that's how you do it, man. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's why you watch
I
that
still,
stuff.
yeah, I really just need to sit down and write stuff though. Doggone it. Been really not doing that. Got to get back into the mode.
A la mode. Ice cream. I want ice cream.
I'm not really in the mood for ice cream. I got chili though.
I just had some burritos, so
Oh yeah, that would put you in the mood for ice cream.
yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I forgot to put sour cream in the burrito, so disappointed about that. But I did have cheese in it. I have cheese,
That's all
so
you need.
so not a problem.
I don't do sour cream.
I do. It's pretty good. I used to not, but here we are talking about food again on stream.
I'd say it's because I'm hungry when I stream, but it's more like I'm always hungry.
So am I.
Even though I just had a turkey melt. That was good. That's like the best thing to do with turkey. Turkey sandwiches. Way too much cheese. Dash of hot sauce.
I can't do hot sauce anymore. Don't don't
That's
make me think about hot sauce.
right.
I just had burritos without hot sauce.
Oh,
I know. It's
sacrilegious.
hey, I can't. I can't. I just can't.
Yeah, I know.
It's not good
That's
for me.
fair.
I I miss
I've
hot
actually cut
sauce.
down on spiciness a little bit as well. Touch. The ramen that I make isn't as spicy anymore. Either that or I'm getting used to it. I do still put an habanero in my chili
Habanero. And thank you for saying it correctly.
though. Yes, yes.
I hear it so often. Everyone's like habanero.
I
The heck
I
is a
swear I have seen.
habanero?
I swear I've seen it with an enye before.
Uh,
So someone probably misspelled it,
well,
and
yeah,
now
yeah. People, I think people misspell it all the time. It's habanero.
I
It's an
swear I have
habanero.
seen it with an enye.
What? Is this the weirdest thing I've ever made?
I'm gonna venture a no,
I'm not.
but it's up there.
I'm honestly not sure if this is the weirdest thing I've ever made at this point. But yeah, it's
I
up there.
mean,
I mean, it's par for the course, I guess.
yeah, I don't know. You have more out there things in terms of like bizarre concepts and just alien like stuff, but it's probably the most disturbing.
Really disturbing.
It's pretty disturbing. I mean the whole concept is pretty horrifying. Okay, that is the last frame of the movement. Now I just need to do the ripples. Which means actually.
And
Oh wait, I don't want it. Okay,
okay, I think it's done. I did it.
completed your first storyboards. Is that your first storyboards?
No,
Eh.
but
Oh,
this
that's right. You have done them.
I've done lots of lots of stuff. Um,
How long do you think it's come out to?
I have no idea, Andrew. I'd have to make it into an animatic and paste it out. It's it's a lot of. I think there's. I think I miscounted the number of boards, so there's over 130 boards.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Um, okay, now what? I got my chores done for the day.
Well, we've got about 40 more minutes
Yep.
or
Because I don't, I don't really feel like making this a storyboard right now.
so. Or an animatic.
Or yeah, an animatic. So let's see. What else do I need to work on? Hmm. How far along are you? Like, how's your project going?
Well, I got those two last frames done in terms of like the actual movement. Now I'm doing the shimmer. So the final shimmer on the character. And then this character is going to be done. Well, actually, the character will be done, but then I need to do the flare, so the actual flame of the flare. And I'm trying to think of how I want to do the smoke. I might really hate myself and decide to just do it by hand. um,
Uh,
so we'll see. But I really want the smoke to look good. It would look really cool done by hand. Or I could maybe figure out. I see. This is why I need to learn shading in Blender, because then I could just do the shading and let the computer do all the work for me, and it still look really cool. So I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's coming along.
Um, I'm just happy I got these all done. Um, hmm. Shoot. What am I gonna- Oh, let me dig around. See if I can come up with what next I need to work on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 154. I think it's
Wow.
154. 9 times 16.
I usually just start with an animatic,
Oh,
so I
wait, no,
don't
no,
know.
144.
144.
Yeah, if it's 9
It's
times
gonna be a
16.
long project.
Well, it isn't full animation, remember that.
Yeah, yeah,
But
but
it,
still. I mean,
and
like lengthwise.
yeah, yeah.
Just good. Lots
Really?
of content.
Yeah, I mean, and have fun watching it. Whoever's watching this.
I don't know. I think people will dig it.
Well, yeah, no, there's all sorts of horror stuff that people watch, but this might be the most out there. Hopefully, it's not too
Um,
out there. I don't think. I don't think it.
I don't think if people like puppet combo, then I think it's fine.
Well, that's grounded in like people understand serial killers or
Yeah.
stuff like that. I mean, this is like you went to the other side of Feed Me Billy. You know, this is
Yeah,
like
that's
you're
fair.
seeing where that horse came from, kind of thing. But no, I think I have this rationalized well enough. Like you get the idea that yeah, it is insanity, it is madness, but there's something to it, and it's obviously taken from something. It's quoting something. There's a context to it all. Um, and the fun part about it being people can kind of puzzle through it, dig into it, and be like, huh, what
Yeah.
does this mean? But don't hurt yourselves. Doesn't mean as much as you might venture to guess. But there is stuff that can be uncoded. So it'll be fun. uh, hmm. Did you? So of course, playing with Space Engine today and showing Dad told me some very interesting developments that I had not paid attention to
Oh,
concerning the is it the Webster sa-
oh,
what's
the new satellite.
observatory or the yeah
I
the
think
what's
it's
it
the Webster. Yeah,
it's like Webster something like that.
Webster, Weber. Yeah.
Basically they've been able to look far enough back in time, based
Oh
on
yeah.
light and stuff, that the Big Bang has been disproven.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, which is interesting. They cannot
That is
find a
crazy.
single point of origin
That's
for
pretty remarkable.
yeah, because they anticipated being, if you look back, can't remember how many billion years, 13, I think, something like
Hmm.
13 billion years, which is what the Hubble was designed for, that you would basically be able to see. But with this new um, satellite, it just keeps going. They can look
Hmm.
beyond it, and they're just like, oh, we have no clue what we're looking at, which is pretty cool. It's like, oh wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Well, theoretical can only take you so far. It's until you get
Yeah,
your eyes out there.
yeah, and that's the point of it.
Yep.
Um, okay, so just fun little update on astrophysics there.
That is really interesting.
Uh,
And it is a crazy satellite. Just man, what they've been able to do with it.
yeah, that is
Remarkable.
wild. Where are the aliens at? Where are the aliens? Oh, excuse me.
It's like the aliens are all like sweating bullets. It's like, oh crap, they're putting up a new satellite. It's even more powerful.
They're gonna find us.
Are they gonna see us this
Ah!
time? It's like the neighbors pulling the blind.
Yeah, it turns out they have a bunch of like space stations all around our solar system.
That would be cool, actually. Just stumbling across the space station. Kind of freaky.
I guess I'll just well no if I'm gonna pencil, then I may as well just pencil what something that needs to be penciled. Uh, there we go. On to the Zelda thing. Zararda.
Stop saying that.
Stop saying that. Never. Do you know where the hot topic is? Okay, so that's actually some pretty good penciling here. Wow.
I need to work on my penciling again. I've just been inking so much. Like even the blanking is all inked.
This, okay, is that an acceptable Ori? Yes, that is an acceptable Ori. Um, push through it. Gotta do it.
Hmm.
uh, I've been, I did a lot with Blender today, so
Hmm.
little tired.
I've been sleeping a lot. And I'm like, okay, maybe I should just sleep a ton lately. Go ahead and
Just embrace
maybe my
it.
body's trying to tell me something.
Yeah, sometimes you have to just be like, okay, fine, I'll just go along with this.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you
Guess I'll listen
want?
to you, body. Gosh.
Stupid body telling me what to do.
Shut up, we ate 15 hours ago.
Oh gosh. Really?
No, no.
Okay.
I have done that on occasion accidentally. I realize at 11 o'clock, I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot to have dinner.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of happens to me when I don't have food. And I'm like, what would I eat? I would eat the weirdest stuff. I made some pretty good
I'm
stir
almost out of
fry.
pretzels.
Oh, we're talking about food again.
I mean, everybody can relate to food.
Yeah, but it's just kind of stupid to just talk about food. Like, there's those guys again, they're just talking about food when we're always hungry.
Always hungry. We're artists.
It's our say in biology. No.
I used to eat on stream when I would do my like 8 hours. And I would always make it a point because I'd always tell people eating is a part of the process. Make sure you eat food.
And the secret to super strength is to chew thoroughly.
How do you think that Popeye gets it?
He
Him
eats
munching on that
spinach.
spinach, man. Oh
I
yeah, but
don't know. I don't think he chews
thoroughly. You ever
thoroughly.
seen how he's?
I don't think he chews thoroughly. He's a bad example.
Maybe.
He
And
chokes that.
again,
He chokes that down.
I mean, canned spinach is practically chewed on as is. So.
True.
Have you ever had canned spinach?
Mm,
It's horrible.
yeah, Mom got it for you.
Yeah, I got it for me when I was sick.
That was so funny.
Boy, was that the wrong thing to eat.
Cause she was like, "Oh, I love this when I was a teenager," and then she tries to eat it and she like gags, and she's
I'm
like,
like sitting there.
"What the heck?" Like,
I'm sitting there.
I used to not be able to get enough of this when I was a teenager. And
There was
like,
so much salt.
yeah, yeah.
You know what I felt? I felt like, you know that one scene in UHF when he's like being fed the dog treats? It's like, that's how I felt. I'm just like eating it, just like, what am I eating? Something I should be?
Good grief.
Turns out it was not something I should have been eating.
Yeah. I had some microwave spinach, like frozen spinach,
Oh
not
yeah.
too long ago. Fresh stuff is better. Fresh
Oh yeah.
is better. Da-da-da-da-da. Fresh is better. Mentos fresh and full of life.
That reminds me, I need to like figure out a source of fruit. I don't eat enough fruit.
Good bananas.
I don't care for bananas, honestly.
Okay. Um,
I would love to do
what
like
do you need
citrus,
Yeah, I mean, you can get
but
oranges.
like, yeah, but man, it's hard to get good oranges around here. in Arizona, it's super easy. Just buy a bag. It's like 90% of them are gonna be good.
Okay. Um,
But like I'm down to do citrus. I just like I got to figure out like the time to get them and stuff like that.
I
Probably
mean,
like apples as well.
just buy fruit, I guess. I don't know what else to
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah. I'll probably get like melon and stuff like that. Need a blender so I can make like
I have a
smoothies.
blender.
And yogurt. I need to get yogurt.
Oh yeah, get that Greek yogurt.
Yeah, the Tillamook stuff is like
No,
not.
that's trash yogurt. They make good cheese, they don't make good yogurt.
They used to make decent yogurt, but not
Yeah,
anymore.
and then they were like, well, let's make it really creamy or something. And so now it doesn't, yeah.
Freaking yolk plate wanna be garbage.
Yeah, it's like, it's not good.
Yeah,
It's not
sucks
good.
because like I used to eat that stuff all the time.
So now I just get Greek yogurt because there's more protein in it.
Heck yeah.
There's lots of protein. You get the right stuff, man. You're getting like, some of that stuff has like 29 grams per serving.
Dang,
Yeah, you can sometimes
pretty
find
good.
some really good yogurt. And it's non-fat. You can get non.
All protein, baby.
Yeah, you can get some really. I mean, yeah, you can get non-fat Greek yogurt, but it, I don't know if that's sacrilegious or what, but
I don't know. Probably not the people that are trying to lose weight.
or just gain muscle.
Yeah. I don't know. I could probably use the fat.
Yeah, it's good to have a little bit. It's good to have just enough. Give you that energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so oops. Oh, so I deleted all my Skyrim mods.
Oh yeah.
Just until I get myself a bigger hard drive. And I was looking at an M.2 yesterday. It was on
Mhm.
sale. Would have been really good to get. I go to buy it out of stock.
Oh yeah, that's that
Kevin got a
happens.
really nice M.2. And then I showed him the one I was looking at, and he was like, "No, I think that one would be good for you. I don't think you would have to be too worried about overheating and
Hmm.
stuff." And cool, but yeah, $80. It was $80 for a 1 terabyte M.2, fourth generation.
That's not bad actually.
Oh no, it was normally like 120 something. Let
Yeah.
me go look it up. Maybe,
Honestly, I
maybe,
need to look into getting more
maybe it's
space.
in stock again.
I need to do backups again actually to the server.
Dad's server.
Yeah.
He might be getting rid of that. Just heads up.
Really?
Yeah, he was saying that.
Oh shoot.
All right, it's back in stock for 100,
Guess I need to find
which is
another
still a
place to
price
back
cut.
things up.
Not as good of a price cut as it was yesterday.
Hmm.
Sad. But
Very sad.
that's how much Kevin bought his for, was 100. That's $20 more than what it was
Jeez,
yesterday.
who's getting rid of that server? Dang. I really do need to think about doing backups then.
Uh,
Wonder if Sheldon's still got that server. Oh well.
Nuts. I don't think I want to. Hmm.
Problem is, I've already bought a lot of equipment lately, so I'm trying not to do that.
Yeah, I'm really not sure if I want to spend $100. 80, I was fine with the 80, but $100,
Yeah.
not sure, because technically I don't need it yet.
I mean, we
'Cause
do.
I can live without Skyrim mods.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
we
just
really
mod Morrowind.
should. We really should figure out like backup stuff, because like, you know,
I have a backup drive.
how many do you have?
I only have one. I'm using it. It's a 2 terabyte.
Okay, because like the ideal is the one, two, three, two offsite, one onsite, or no, it's two onsite, one offsite um, backups. So the main drive that holds it, your aux drive, and then somewhere like else essentially. So that would have been like the server, for example, or it could be like even like Google backups and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
or back it up on the Discord. So to an extent.
You can only do it to an extent. Yeah.
You can do drafts. You can back up drafts.
Oh yeah, like text documents is easy, but I'm
Yeah.
thinking like the hundreds of gigs of art we have and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to figure something out.
I think Kevin has something like that, right?
I don't think so.
Maybe not. Yeah. No, this is disappointing. Oh well,
Hmm.
it saves me $80.
Hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's normally $130, so it's still a price cut. But instead of it being a $50 price cut, it's only $30. Save it for another time. Find some other deal at some other point. All right. We got 13 minutes left. Is it that time of the show?
Sure, why not? What are we gonna draw?
That's a very good question. What's something that we've wanted, like, what's something you've been, hmm.
Goodness, I've been creatively bankrupt as far as drawing goes since the end of October. all the all the Inktober stuff, man.
For shame. Um,
Ugh. Oh goodness. Have I been? What have I been watching?
oh, we we can draw Caius Cosades
Oh,
or something Morrowind. I don't know.
the Morrowind. Okay.
I've been playing a lot of
Um.
Morrowind because I love that game.
All right, let's draw the shirtless wonder himself.
Caius Casades. We're gonna draw Caius Casades. Doing what though? I don't
I
think
don't
we can
know.
draw him doing drugs. I don't think YouTube would like that.
Probably
Don't
not.
do drugs. Drugs are bad for you, okay?
I gotta remember what he looks like. This is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, because we don't use reference.
Yeah, the trick is to not use.
He's got those sleepy eyes.
Yeah, he's got those sleepy eyes, the dreamy kind of look.
What?
The
Dreamy.
like he's the friggin' like he's gonna fall asleep.
Oh, I see. I mean, a lot of people do have crushes on the guy, but, you know.
Oh, goodness. I gotta think. What in the world would this guy do? Uh,
He just hangs around all day with his shirt off.
that's like all he does. He just
He's like, it's like, you have a package for me? Oh, okay, dude. It's like, man, my life is pretty weird. He has those sleepy eyes, so how are we gonna do the sleepy eyes?
I just remember a stupid like. Does he have a smirk? He has like a smirk, doesn't he?
I mean, you can give him a smirk.
I'm definitely gonna give him a smirk with this pose. uh, Need to remember how armpits work.
And his head's kind of wide.
Well, it's Morrowind. Of course, it's wide.
I remember his hairline.
Doesn't he have the monk, like the partial monk hairline kind of look
Yeah,
going?
he's just bald.
Yeah, his non-existent hairline. Yes.
He's got the same hairline as I do.
This is gonna look so stupid. Actually, I need to. Yeah, he doesn't need a neck. I gotta study arms again, doggone
Uh, all you need to know for Caius is he's jacked.
it. Oh yeah, don't worry. That's got that in spades over here, my guy.
I'm gonna make him super jacked. He's like old too. It's just so funny.
This old man with like way too much muscular fidelity.
It's that skooma
Yeah, it's all that skooma, man. Keeping him young at heart.
until it makes his heart explode from
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah, remember when you could do that in Elder Scrolls games?
Overdose. This guy's way too jacked.
uh,
It's like workout? No.
drugs.
Actually, I think he works out all the time. He makes fun of you at the beginning if you aren't like high level. He's like, "Yeah, you go get some of your skills up. You know, you look
Mm,
scrawny.
that's funny.
You even lift, bro."
Does he have shoes or is he barefoot?
He's barefoot. I think he's barefoot.
Man.
Yeah.
This is such a stupid pose. Oh my gosh. You know what? Actually, we're going full like Muscle Beach over here.
This guy makes Frank Zane look like he's been slacking too much.
No, that ain't right. Yeah. Okay. This hand not gonna look great. Not gonna lie.
This is this. I just thought about SpongeBob when he's like, "It's okay, Squidward. Just think of him in his underwear." Oh no, he's hot.
What episode was that? That was
That was
the Bubble Bowl?
no,
I
that's
don't.
the restaurant one, fine dining.
Oh, that's right. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
Yeah. Fine dining and breathing.
Fine dining and breathing. Okay, I gotta finish the face. I realized I've been neglecting that. Looks so bad.
Wow, Caius, what's your secret at your age? And he's like, what's that testosterone stuff that they advertise to
Oh
old guys?
gosh. Uh, there's like seven.
Probably.
So many different brands.
I was like, you know that stuff? Yeah. Oh yeah, you take that? No. Then what's the secret? I'm all natural.
Baby.
Uh, sure. Yeah, definitely all natural. This is all Caius,
Baby.
baby. You see this? Why do? Right. I'm,
I'm not gonna continue on with this for much longer.
he's just too buff. This guy.
Looks so bad. I don't think his arms are the same size.
He wears such tight pants.
Oh, this is amazing.
I don't even know how his.
Yeah, what's up, Taxi? Good to see you. We're finishing up here,
Yeah,
trying
we're drawing Caius Casades.
from the hit video game Morrowind.
The true hero of the story.
Man, friggin' Dagothor's lucky that this guy didn't show.
Hey, Dagathor, you pussy, you're lucky I didn't. Yeah, the Caius Casades just shows. It's like a wrestling match. He's saying his whole line, to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Naravar, blah blah blah, and then like the lights dim or something like that, and some music starts playing, and he's like, "What? Oh crap! Is it Caius Casades? I'm out of here."
Standing there menacingly.
Just like,
Actually, funny. We were just making another SpongeBob reference. I know I don't have his arm right. Again, I gotta do a proper study on arms again. Gotta brush up. That's good enough.
good enough for the likes of us. But is it good enough for the likes of Caius Casades?
Um, yeah, there we go. There we
That's close enough.
go. I'll work on arms. That's what this has taught me.
I just realized.
Hmm.
I think Joffrey was supposed to be kind of like the Caius Casades for Oblivion.
I can see that.
Actually, yeah, Joffrey was like the spy master of the Blades, which is what Caius Casades is.
Oh, that's funny. So they're literally the same occupation. Honestly, he looks more like Joffrey now that I'm looking at it. Oh my gosh, I think I just drew Joffrey by mistake. But he's jacked.
Jacked Joffrey.
Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. I think I'm done. I could keep going, but are you ready to share?
Uh, Give me a second here. Hold on. Some vital details here.
Apple schedule? Yeah. I took last week off and didn't tell anyone.
Yeah, I did too. There wasn't anyone for me to tell.
Yeah.
Save as a JPEG. Oh, and I need to save this. I'm just gonna. Oh, where am I gonna save this?
Let me go and save it and then send it to you here.
Pencils. I have pencils. I have a pencil folder.
Kind of go out on a limb and say that's not how you spell Casades, but whatever.
I don't care. I just said Caius.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't save it as a JPEG.
So stupid.
Save as
Okay, I'll send it to you here.
JPEG. Save. Yes.
Where are you
Um, what the beam of light gleaming off his head. Yeah,
at? Off of his bald spot.
yeah. Here, let me get mine.
There we are. All right. Let me bring that over. Oh yeah, he has those like leg wrap things.
Yeah, it's the way pants are in Morrowind.
Oh my gosh, this dude is jacked.
He's just like, hey, what's up? You're supposed to be here to.
Oh my word. Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what he looks like.
Yeah, no, that's like straight up what this guy looks like. What's he pointing at? He's pointing at. He's
Red
not
Mountain,
pointing
Red
at.
Mountain, Red Mountain.
Yeah. That's good
Dagathur.
stuff.
He's calling Dagathur out.
He's,
Like,
he's
you!
calling. You think you're all good
Yeah.
behind your ghost gate.
You talk all high and mighty, but you think you're a god. Well, guess what? You're not the only one who's chimmed. I did so much skooma last week that I became
That I-
enlightened.
Oh my god. I know what the dreamer is.
And he is
Oh.
not you. Yeah, yeah. I want to see that.
All right.
I want to see a Kayaskase's Dagathur wrestling match. I want to see Dagathur get suplexed by Kayaskase.
Okay, I might need to animate that. I might need to do that.
We might need to do something with that.
All right, but we are wrapping up here, so we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I think I'm pleased with that one.
I'm pretty happy. That was a really fun prompt. But yeah, we'll be back on Thursday. We're gonna get back to our normal schedule.
Yep.
Our normal broadcast hours. And yeah, so catch us then if you can. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. That's always a plus. So thanks for doing that. All right. And hopefully next time I'll actually finish this. Doggone it.
Yeah, so next
Yeah.
time I'll probably be working in, well, not Blender yet, but I will be editing together an animatic.
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to that.
Thanks, Taxi. Yep. So yeah, with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, and catch you later.
Goodbye.